Welcome to day 18. Today's question was a young female who had presented with vaginal discharge and itching. She underwent a cytopathological test and the picture was given to you. The correct answer is bacterial vaginosis on a pap smear test. Normally, pap smear test is done using an Ayer's spatula or a cervical brush. With a Sims speculum, we sample the ectocervix and the endocervix and it is smeared on a glass slide and fixed with a cytofixative. The ideal fixative is having 95% ethanol and equal parts of ether. This is how a pap smear looks like. It was discovered by Dr. George Papanicolaou and on his name it is called a pap test or a pap smear test. Because in the 1930s and 1940s, cervical cancer was a leading cause of death and this emerged as a very useful screening test. This is how normally it looks like. On the inset, you can see a histology of stratified squamous epithelium lining the ectocervix. The bottommost layer is the basal layer. उसके ऊपर पैराबेसल लेयर, फिर उसके ऊपर इंटरमीडिएट स्क्वामस सेल्स की लेयर और सबसे ऊपर सुपरफिशियल स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल सेल्स. इनसेट में आपको हिस्टोलॉजी का पिक्चर है और जो मेन पिक्चर आपको दिख रहा है वो साइटोलॉजी में पैप स्मीयर में जैसा दिखता है. इसमें आप देखेंगे तो जो सुपरफिशियल स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल सेल्स हैं वो सबसे ऊपर के लेयर के सेल्स हैं और वो पॉलीगोनल रहते हैं और उनमें एक इंक डॉट या पिक्नोटिक न्यूक्लियस रहता है. इंटरमीडिएट स्क्वामस एपिथेलियल सेल्स जो रहती है वो सुपरफिशियल के जस्ट नीचे रहती है. उनका साइटोप्लाज्म थिन रहता है और जो न्यूक्लियस रहता है वो सुपरफिशियल से बड़ा रहता है. पैराबेसल इज स्लाइटली बिगर दैन द intermediate cells. These are the squamous metaplastic cells. When the tall columnar lining of the endocervix undergoes metaplasia into squamous type, then the cells look like this. They have cytoplasmic projections and they are round to polygonal in shape with a biphasic staining cytoplasm and they are metabolically active cells. This is bacterial vaginosis in which you can see classical picture of clue cells. Clue cells are formed when there are small altered cocobacilli which are seen adhering to the superficial squamous epithelial cells. So they are called clue cells, diagnostic of bacterial vaginosis. This is Candida, a fungal infection in which we can see pseudohyphae of Candida and it occurs due to change in pH and change in flora. This is Trichomonas vaginalis. Trichomonas vaginalis are oval or pear-shaped organisms. They have red granules in their cytoplasm and they appear slightly bluish or grayish in color. Now this is a picture showing the viral cytopathic effect of HSV, the 3 M's, molding, multinucleation and margination of chromatin along the nuclear membrane. According to Bethesda system of reporting cytopathology, this is the first category, that is the NILM, negative for intraepithelial lesion or malignancy. This is the first epithelial abnormality general category which is called ASCUS, atypical squamous cells of undetermined significance. Here the size of the nucleus is enlarged and it is 2.5 to 3 times that of a normal intermediate cell. So this is the first epithelial cell abnormality, ASCUS. This is ASC-H in which we see atypical squamous cells, but we cannot rule out high-grade squamous intraepithelial neoplasia. The cells resemble that of HSIL, so this category is called HSIL. Then LSIL, low-grade squamous intraepithelial lesion. Here the cells occur singly or in clusters and the size of the nucleus is more than or equal to 3 times the nucleus of a normal intermediate squamous cell. Also you can see there is multinucleation, there is presence of coarse chromatin and coelocytes. Then high-grade squamous intraepithelial lesion, which is called HSIL, in which there are enlarged nuclei, the nuclear margins are irregular, and there are rough chromatin deposits. The high-grade squamous intraepithelial lesion corresponds to CIN 2 and 3 of a cervical biopsy. Then this is the classical squamous cell carcinoma, in which we see tumor diathesis, there are large nuclei, and this is how we compare the histopath with the cytology: normal CIN1, CIN2, CIN3, and there are cervical cells on pap smear. Also similarly, histological changes from healthy to cancerous ectocervix: normal, low grade, high grade, and cancer. Low grade corresponds to CIN1, high grade to CIN2 and 3. Then a paradigm shift was seen in pap smear when the conventional pap smears were upgraded to liquid-based cytology. On the left-hand side, you can see slides of liquid-based cytology, and on the right-hand side, you can see slides of conventional cytology. In the liquid-based cytology, the background of mucus and RBCs, which have confounding effect on reporting, is not there. Thank you so much.